A little while ago, Keisha Kaur and Gucci Mane did an interview on the Breakfast Club, and he talked a little bit about how during Gucci Mane's episodes, he would give away cars and other items to people, and also they brought up how Kim Kardashian said that Mr. West would also give away cars during one of his episodes. And I want to talk about this whole giving away notion as a mental health episode. Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Jones. I'm a licensed therapist. I've been counseling women and men who have experienced abuse as well as those who are perpetrators of abuse and other violent crimes. Now, the way these episodes were discussed, they were talked about as manic depressive episodes, mostly mania, where these women were saying that men during their manic phase were giving away high ticket luxury items to friends, family members, or people who asked. I'm here to tell you that I don't think that giving away items is necessarily a manic episode, but really more of a character trait of narcissism. In my experience, people who have narcissistic traits or narcissistic personality disorder will usually try to reconcile bad behavior or poor character flaws with good behavior. So in other words, they feel like if they do something good, it will cancel out all of the bad things that they've done. And so they can continue to see themselves as good people by giving away, donating, helping the less fortunate, or supporting their family. And this is something that I've seen time and again, where narcissistic people will endlessly give or make foolish financial decisions, and where they're giving away, all the riches, or giving away a substantial, finances or other items and things like that. So I think it could be more related to that. However, the rate at which they give can certainly be influenced by a manic episode. So, for example, I think the whole giving behavior is related more to their character traits, which may be rooted in narcissism. But the rate, meaning like if I'm giving away 10 cars, that may be influenced by mania, where it's like, things that normal behaviors that they would do maybe at a much slower pace are now accelerated because they're feeling manic, or they're experiencing mania is what I'm trying to say. And so I wanted to kind of come on and share my thoughts about that, where I've witnessed it firsthand, where I've seen, people just sort of give away, like sit in a chair and give away money and things of that nature, and just do things that make you look like, what are they doing? Like giving away money and items like that. And my experience, it's been rooted more in narcissism. But again, the rate in which they're doing, when they become hyper grandiose, if you will, and feeling like king of the world, and wanting to just do things in an exorbitant way, or in a not exorbitant way, but more of like an attention-seeking way than they would normally do it, then that can be impacted by mania. But again, that ego in looking for that approval, looking for that validation, like, man, this is a nice guy, or wow, this guy is really helping me out of a jam, so that they're looking to do that in order to reconcile. And sometimes it happens to their own detriment, because they're so addicted to the validation, and they're so addicted to the notion that if I'm doing these good things, it's going to cancel out any bad behavior. Hope that helps. Thanks so much.